You've been pacing around for 10 minutes. Something's on your mind. I figured. He hasn't been himself lately. Hey, you look exhausted. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to say this without ruining everything. Then stop trying to make it perfect. Just say it. I think. No. I know I've been falling for you. I didn't want this. I tried to pretend it was admiration when I told myself I was just lonely. When every time I saw you two together, I realized I was jealous because I wanted what Killua had. I was jealous because I wanted to be part of your life that way too. I'm not asking you to leave him. I'm not asking either of you to change anything. I just can't keep lying to my best friend anymore. You idiot. Yeah, probably. No. You waited months. You carried this by yourself because you were scared of hurting us. That's not being selfish, that's being scared. There's a difference. Aren't you angry? Should I be? You didn't choose your feelings. You chose to tell the truth. Those aren't the same thing. That doesn't mean this is easy, because it isn't. You're my partner, and he's my best friend. So now, all three of us have to decide what happens next. Not today, not because emotions are running high, but after we all had time to think. If the answer is no, I'll accept it. I'd rather stay in your lives than lose both of you trying to force something that isn't there. And until we figure out things, nothing changes. We're still us. Agreed? Agreed. You know, I practiced that speech for 3 days. Really? Because it sounded like you made half of it up on the spot. I did. Figures. There it is. That laugh. Guess we're going to be okay. Even if okay looks different than we expected. This feels weird. That's because it is weird. We've never done anything like this before. That's the problem. I keep trying to figure it out every time I think I understand, but I don't. What's bothering you? You. Me. Yeah. You're okay. Too okay. With us. With everything. You don't seem angry. You don't seem jealous. I keep waiting for you to tell me this was a mistake. But you don't. Why? Because I trust both of you. That doesn't mean I won't feel jealous sometimes. I'm a human. It just means I don't want jealousy making decisions for me. I don't know if I could do that. When I picture you with him, my chest tightens, and I know you've been together longer. I know that's not going to disappear overnight, but every time I imagine you two kissing, I hate how it makes me feel. Thank you for saying that out loud. You're not upset? No. Jealousy isn't the problem. Pretending it isn't there would be. That's the thing. I don't want those feelings to turn me into someone controlling. I don't want to tell either of you what you're allowed to do. But every instinct in me is saying mine. And I hate that. Can I tell you something? Yeah. The first time I realized how much I loved them, I felt that too. Not because I wanted to own them, but because I was terrified of losing them. Those feelings can look familiar from the outside, but they're different. One comes from fear, the other comes from control. You get to decide which one you can act on. So, what do I do when that feeling shows up? You tell us. You don't bottle it up. Don't accuse us of anything. You just say, I'm feeling insecure today. Then we deal with it together. I think I can do that. I just need time. Good. Because time is exactly what we're giving ourselves. Not rushing, not pretending. Perfect. No expecting every uncomfortable feeling to disappear overnight. So if one of us is uncomfortable, we talk before making assumptions? Exactly. No guessing games, no silent resentments. I like that. Sure. That one day you'll realize this is too complicated and you'll choose him, or you'll choose me, and that one of us loses the other anyway. Go on, look at me. No one is keeping score. This isn't about winning. If we're doing this, then we're choosing honesty over competition. The moment any of us start treating love like a prize, we stop and talk. Deal? Deal. Besides, it's not like me and Gon are dating. I know, it's just still so hard to wrap around my head. What's so hard about it? If we start feeling jealous or start becoming controlling, we talk through our feelings. Kind of like therapy, I guess. I don't like therapy. I don't care. We're gonna do it. Whatever. Yeah, deal.